What up? It's your boy Clean Style Blaze here with a Yeee TV podcast. We're here in the city of Van Nuys at the Dope and Fresh Barbershop. Shout out to the boys for letting us have the interview here and whatnot. But yeah, man, we're here with ALVERSE A18. Man, it's a take two podcast, right? We did a first one, and all honesty, on the first one, I just didn't feel like it did the homie any justice, and neither did was I in the place to interview the homie and understand the homie. Because I had to somewhat go along my journey to kind of understand what it is for like an independent artist and whatnot, right? But we're gonna get into it with the homie ALVERSE A18. We're gonna find out where he's coming from, what he's got going on, and what he has planned for his future and whatnot. Introduce yourself to everybody, homeboy.
Yo, what's good? ALVERSE A18 out the San Fernando Valley. Straight up, that's nothing more, nothing less. You feel me?
Hell yeah. What side of the valley you come from?
The west side.
Yes,
west
sir.
Side of the valley.
Yeah, no, we always like within the A180 shit, we get a little specific and whatnot, you know, because when it comes to outside of the A18, we push it as a unit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But within each other, we kind of push like, what's up? Is it this
If
side?
you're not from the A18, you don't know what it's like in there. If you outside, you like fuck with everybody. You're like, oh yeah, the valley, but it's just like just like any other city.
Right. So let's get into the origins of your story and whatnot, right? Where do you come from? What's your household like? Where did you go to school? What was your upbringing like?
Okay, yeah. So I was born in Santa Monica, the Pico neighborhood.
Right.
If you're familiar, you know what's up. But so basically, just regular hood shit, family members getting shot, whatever my family, like first generation Mexicans they moved out trying to look for a better life, but we landed in the valley.
Yeah. What's the biggest, so before we continue that, I want to know, like, what was the biggest perception people had about the valley before you moved there? Like, what did you hear before you came here, and then what did you realize when you got here?
They don't give a fuck, man. The valley don't give a fuck about where you come from. Like, you are not from the valley, it just don't matter. Like, I remember, like, my brother used to be out here, and they used to be like, oh, man, he's like, I'm from Santa Monica, trying to be all tough. Yeah. And they're like, white boys by the beach. But we don't see no beach out here, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Valley got grit. Like, if you from the valley, you in motion. Like, real talk, you in valley motion.
Yeah, big thing. Hey, man, shout out Valley Motion TV for sure. But so let's go back into the origins, right? What was your parents? Were your parents there for you?
I mean, I had both parents, like both like
siblings.
I had a brother and sister, and then like how it go. Like, you have cousins that live right next door. Yeah. So like it was just like one whole big family, and it was a clear divide though, because we first generation Mexican. So you just run a different type of game when you really Mexican like that, because they don't understand anything. They're just like, Give
an example.
Like, on my way con quién sabe qué. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Where you're more Americanized, they're like, who are you going with?
Yeah, like, who are you going with?
I need to talk to the parents.
I need to do all that and shit. When you really like that baby, it's just like, okay.
Yeah, go wherever, but just make it back by sometime.
Yeah, literally. And even then, when you don't, they're already asleep because they got to wake up the next day to go to work. They ain't going to wait up for you.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like, my shit was like a bus stop. My house, that's what I always call it. Like, that's the best correlation, because you never know who you going to see. Sometimes you see your mom, and then sometimes you see your pops, and then sometimes you see your cousin, sometimes you see your sister, but never at the same time. Yeah. You get me? Like, I'll walk in, I'll see my mom's eating at the dinner table alone, no one home, and then I come back and it's like my cousins is home. You know how that goes.
That's a good way to put it. You know what I mean? Because people that don't come from that kind of background don't understand like the hustle and the grit of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I felt like they led by example. Because we didn't really. I don't come from a family where we talk a lot. Yeah. We don't talk at all. Like,
it's all action and movement.
We barely even break bread together. Like, barely on Thanksgiving, Christmas, like, certain get-togethers, but it's never like that. You just learn by example. Like, well, my pop's always working. Mom's always working.
Yes.
Well, fuck, I gotta work.
Yeah. And also kind of like leads you to do things on your own too. You know what I mean? You kind of either venture off to good shit, or you got to kind of venture off into experimenting things. You know what I mean?
In the valley, you're gonna experiment for sure.
Yeah. So, give me an example of what it was growing up in the valley, the difference between Santa Monica and the San Fernando Valley.
Well, I moved to the valley when I was like 7 or 8.
Got you.
So it was like my early childhood in like Santa Monica. I remember everything, just going to funerals, and because it was really like that at that time in Santa, and like just in general, when it was gangbanging like that, at that time it was just so.
People have a big misconception about West Los.
Yeah.
When it comes to like Santa Monica, Culver City, the Venice side, and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, it's just, they call it the Four Corners over there. that's just basically what it is. But the biggest thing that I would do is like, I was one of them people, like, I ain't gonna say no names, but you know how some people move from like different parts of the, like somewhere, and then they come here and they try to act like they still from over there.
Yeah.
I took the approach of, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm from the Valley. Like, I'm gonna make my own name out here. Like, what am I gonna do? Oh, my cousin so-and-so from. Like,
Who gives a fuck?
What they gotta do with you? Like, you can go to Santa Monica with that. Don't bring that over here. So I learned that shit young, and I was like, I gotta make my own name out here. Like, I gotta figure it out. Like, and I did.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What was the music playing in the house? You know, what did you grow up listening to?
Man, just straight 50 Cent, Eminem.
What you talking about, like the G Unit days and shit?
Big, that was huge, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that was like that's all my brother would play. Bulletproof.
Yeah, I remember hearing the Ghetto Quran for the first time.
Oh,
that was different. You know what I mean? That was real different.
I remember I would sing in the club when I was little. They would be able to pick me up and put me on the table. Hey, rap that song. I'm like, all right, bet, I got y'all. And it just like I ended up sticking to it, I guess.
So most of your music influence came from what, your cousins and everything? And
My brother.
Your brother?
My brother, because my brother was like so diverse. Like, he would listen to 50 Cent, Eminem, but then he would listen to like Dilated, like, you know, that crowd, Sick Jack and Psycho Realm.
Yep.
I remember back then I used to steal his shirts and wear Psycho Realm shirts to elementary. Like, you know.
People don't understand the big influence that Psycho Realm has in LA, period. You know what I mean? The longevity they had for who knows how fucking long, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
They've had a big longevity, especially in our culture. I mean, like in the Raza culture.
They don't get enough credit.
They don't get enough credit, homie. You know, to be one of the pillars in LA hip hop. You know, hip hop in general, homie.
Sick Jack is probably like one of the most underrated lyricists like of all time.
And not even just that, homie. Like, let's just say he's like probably one of the most humble people. You know what I mean? Because I see he fucks with a lot of local people. I mean, and it doesn't take much for. It doesn't take much for you to really like get in contact with people like that, you know, and that's when you appreciate like your legends and whatnot. You know?
They down to earth.
Yeah,
you gotta stay there.
So, where did you start kind of like dabbling with music, you know, and start thinking like where it started going from like a hobby to you know, I'm gonna take this serious?
I mean, honestly, bro, like any like real like person that's doing this or that's gonna do this or whatever, it's just all I could do. Like, I wasn't like the toughest. I wasn't like this. I wasn't that, but I always could rap. Yeah. So I was just like, I just stuck to it and just stuck to it and just stuck to it. And I went through all the waves. I seen all the waves come and go. And I just was always writing in my notebook, not even knowing what I'm saying, bro. Like, I was be like writing other people's lyrics when I was like in elementary. And just one time my brother just caught the notebook. I was like, what the fuck you trying to do? I'm like, I'm rapping. Like, you know, those are raps. So he was like, what? And that's how I got my name, ALVERSE. My brother was just like, ALVERSE. Because you going to spit a verse all the time. You always got a verse. I was like, all right, bet. And it just stuck like that. And I just haven't stopped since. I mean, obviously, being out here, you get influenced, you know? So it's just like I got influenced by the, you know? And like, that take a back seat. It's like, all right, the bitches don't want you know? Don't nobody want the food with the notebook. You know, they want.
Yeah, okay. So, like around what era did you come up in?
I grew up. I was born in 2000. Okay. Yeah, so I'm 25
right now. So do you remember, like, you know, even though I don't fuck with them and shit, but like the 4 days and all that, you remember all those days?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember when like the self-provokes and all that, when like, that was the only like short time and period where like it was cool to be a lyricist and a notebook rapper and a backpack rapper. And then after that, it kind of just like fizzled out.
But they also had the graffiti to go with it. You see,
they had everything.
Yeah.
It was the whole pack. It was the skating, the graffiti, and the rapping, and it was also like them throwing the cypher effects and throwing the shows and shit. But what I was trying to get at was like, I felt like that was the only time period where like it was cool to be like a lyricist and people were gonna go to your shows and bop with it.
Yeah.
You know, and we're kind of like, it just kind of fizzled out after that. Now it's kind of like, obviously like the Dracos, and all that kind of like started influencing, so everything kind of changed. What are your like main elements when it comes to hip hop and when it comes to rapping and when it comes to putting a track together for yourself? What are 8 main elements do you keep together?
Well, I mean, for anybody that don't know, you know, you gotta have the 5 elements, you know, MC, B-boy, DJ, you know what I'm saying, street knowledge, you know, like all those things, you gotta just have those, you gotta just have that off the rip. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be like really trying to do this, like you gotta have those off the rip. And then when it comes to like writing a song, the main elements is just a sick beat and then the first bar. Then after that, it just go easy for me. Like I'll just do the first bar and it's just like the rest just flow out.
So what are your like some of your struggles? Because I mean everybody has some kind of struggle. I know like for my main struggle was kind of like I never wanted to be repetitive. You know, I make sure like I never like touched on the same topics one too many times. You know, or sounded or kept with the same sound one too many times. How do you keep yourself diverse?
Honestly, man, it's like a battle every day. Like I be praying that I don't be losing my pen, if you know what that means. Like it's just every day I just gotta just write. You know, I wake up and I just write a quick little 16, bro. It'd be like 2-word bars, so it's just like, but I'll do it just to get the creative shit going. You know what I mean? That way, you never know. You know, somebody gonna ask you, hey, I need you to rap right now. And if you're not, you know, it's kind of like warming up. You know, you gotta stretch before, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do all that. And just staying on top of that and like not losing it. Like you just, it's a weird fear to have. It's just like, because you feel like you got like a superpower, right?
No, yeah, for sure.
And you're just like, I don't ever want to lose this, because it's like if I lose this, like what's gonna happen? Like, what's gonna happen to me? Like, am I gonna be anybody? Like what? Like, you know? And it's a fucked up mind state to be in, but it makes for great music.
I feel like it keeps your mind sharp though. You know what I mean? And I kind of relate to what you're saying, because my main thing is like I'll write something, but in all reality, I'll probably keep like 2 lines out of everything I wrote, and then make that into something else. You know what I mean? Literally. So like I see where that comes from. So that's a good way to kind of keep your pen sharp. You know what I mean? So when did you start hitting the studio? Like at what age, and who were some of your kind of like core followers when you started hitting the studio with?
When I hit the studio the first time, I was like 12, because my brother tried to rap too. Like after he saw me rapping, he was like, man, I could do this. So that he obviously he was older. He 8 years older than me. So like he started like having the connections, you know. I'm 12, so I don't got no connection. And then he was, I'm gonna take you to the studio. I laid down the song, and I didn't go to the studio since. But after that, I bought a studio. I remember, like, you know, I did what I had to do, like just skipping the bus. You know, your mom give you like $2 for the bus. You know, you send your dad, get you a little, you know what I mean? Keep it flowing like that. And I remember my brother took me to Guitar Center, because I was like, I really want to do this. And he matched me. Like, he was like, all right, I want to do it too. Like, it'll be our studio. And like, we went to Guitar Center. And
which one, the one by the mall?
The one by the mall right there, Guitar Center.
Hey, on the hood, I'm not even going to lie. During my broke fucking days, homie, the only time I get like super music influence and shit, I'll take my ass to Guitar Center and just, you know, because they let you fuck with everything.
Yeah, you just go with the keyboards.
Yeah, but you know, I'd go in the side where the computers are at and shit. I fuck with GarageBand and make a quick beat real quick. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of the templates were already set up and shit, you know?
Yeah, no, Guitar Center is definitely, I remember I done ran into like a bunch of people, like Swizz, you know, Swizz, he used to rap with Hobson. We ran into Swizz there. We ran into Swizz. He was from
Funk Volume.
Yeah, he was on the phone with Hobson. Me and my brother were so hyped. We're like, bro, that was Hobson on the phone. Like,
shout out to Hobson, another fucking San Fernando Valley native right there, man.
One of the goats, definitely.
Big goats, man. Hey, he was the one where it was after Eminem, I'll say, like, he was one of the only ones like that was able to talk wild and still kind of make it work for him.
Underappreciated for sure.
Very much, yeah. The whole Funk Volume, man. I think Funk Volume had one of the hardest lineups in a label, you know, at that time.
Yeah, that just goes to show how shit could go left, though. Like,
because you see how everything went. Yeah,
they had it.
Yeah, you know, and that was like always like there was quite a few times where like I could have like grouped up with people and shit, but I just always seen how shit always went left. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you could go from like the Funk Volume days. You could go from like, remember when Von Poe did like the Organized Threat days, and he had everybody on there. He had like Fora, he had Reverie, he had Devour, he had Gavlin, but then like that didn't work. You know?
Yeah, I mean, none of them claim the Valley though.
Yeah, well, Gavlin's from the Valley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gavlin's from Proudly. Yeah, okay. Gavlin's from the Valley, and then who was from the? I think that was it.
You know, people be doing that. They be.
All the Devour shit.
Yeah, they be happy to be for the Valley till they not from the Valley. Like,
hey, let me ask you about that, right? So, like, since we're on it, right? How do you feel? I don't know if you heard about it, but how do you feel about the whole Devour thing? I don't know if you heard of, but what happened?
I mean, I never listened to his music, but I mean, shit, he had a cool little motion out here. I just feel like I'm big on hip hop, so it's like, I want to hear fools that can hop in a cipher. Like, there's certain fools that just can't hop in a cipher. Like, don't come up with that singing shit up in no cipher. Like, you know, you got your own lane, stay there, and that's cool for him. But I just thought it was kind of weird that he did that.
Yeah, you know, like, I didn't even know he was from East LA. I'm like,
why you even make it such a thing? Like, bro, like, motherfucker, up and down Wolf Scale, like,
yeah, man, that's San Fernando. And then you had videos with dudes from like the Santa Cruz sector, and like, I was like, but then when he's like, oh, I'm from LA, I was like, damn, I didn't even know you were from LA.
Like, all right, for sure. Like,
but that's like what the reason I wanted to bring it up is because it's I've seen it growing up, right? I've seen it growing up where like, yeah, within the valley, it's like it's cool to rep the valley, but once you leave the valley, you're like, oh, I'm from LA. It's like what's the? I never understood like what was, because I don't think it's happening really too much anymore. But what was the big thing about not being able to say like you're a valley baby, you know?
Just because there's no representation out here, there's no like infrastructure. I feel like right now the infrastructure being made, like right now is when you're starting to see like the motion, like you got people from all their respective areas like that,
and they're all fucking with each other.
Yeah, and even if it ain't like the best music or what, it's gonna spark the next idea. Somebody gonna be like, I can rap better than that.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like it's just everybody play their part in this shit. But for sure, there ain't never been no noise in the valley till right now. Like.
Yeah, they're doing, and I will say this: there's a couple homies from the valley, and I wanted to give them their shout out for sure, like Sinalma, Apollo, fucking Lone Wolf, all them, because they put together a valley tour, and they took it to like San Diego and all that, where it's just strictly just straight valley rappers.
Lone Wolf,
yeah.
Smooth the Wolf.
There you go. Yeah, Smooth the Wolf.
Trip out. Ask Smooth the Wolf. We used to rap together, way back in the day. Like he used to like pull up to the garage with it.
Yeah,
I known him for a minute. Shout out Smooth the Wolf.
Yeah, Smooth the Wolf. And so now it's like, now that I got myself back into the music, I didn't realize like how much talent there is out there, you know. And it's like, you know, even with like, let's go into like our like Sin Alma, like obviously you guys, the Mob G's, the fucking you know,
Big Mob G.
There's a shout out to fucking ATM Danny, but my only thing is like I don't feel like ATM Danny throws the valley out there too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, I'm big on rap, bro. Like I ain't really trying to hear none of that shit. Like motherfuckers like out here rapping like they got bread in their mouth. Like I ain't trying to hear that.
So when it comes to motherfuckers that can rap, the ones that I really like could say like, okay, they got their pen good, is like people like Apollo, like Richie from the Valley.
Yeah,
he's another one. Obviously heard your songs. Your pen's on point. Damn, what was another one? I'm pretty sure there's a pretty few other ones, but like you said, this is just the beginning. That's why it's not so easy to remember a lot of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong with
without like getting it tricky, because it do get tricky. Like you know what I'm saying? You know how that go.
For sure. So let me like start telling me where like it started, where your music started making a difference, and when you feel like you started kind of gaining a little bit of traction and started catching a few eyes.
I just told myself one day, I was like, yo, man, we about to do this. Like, fuck it. This is what it is, and we going all in.
And what was it?
What do you mean?
Like, what was it when you say this is what it is? What was it?
I was just in my room one day type shit. Just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm done with this garage setup. I'm done with garage band. I'm done with this fucked up Roku mic. Like, we about to go and pay for this. We about to go pay for this fucking studio time and get this shit cracking. But then, like, you realize the lifestyle I live, or like the lifestyle that I'm in, like you know everybody have their own lifestyle and shit. It's just like you make acquaintances, you get good with people, they become family to you and all that shit. And then certain people just ain't gonna like that, and it's just like that's where it's at right now. Like it's just like I feel like nobody be showing love like that, because it's just like I show love to everybody. Like real talk, people got that on me for sure. They be like, oh yeah, like he talk all this shit, but he in my DMs, you damn right. I'm mad because you didn't respond. Yeah, like you know what I mean.
What do you think? What do you think is causing or what do you think a lot of that like that how would I say it? Would you say like animosity? You think it's animosity? What do you think a lot of that is coming from?
Man, I'm hard because I can rap, and it's just like it's easy to just hate on somebody like that can rap, because it's just like you're in the minority in an age where nobody can rap. And it's just like, I never seen it, because it's just like, I've always like shown love even to the homie Jeezy. Like when I first heard Jeezy, like my homie, I was like, you know, let's get it cracking. Let's all, you know, and I'm pretty sure you the same way. And it's
hell yeah.
Some people,
I will say, I am the same way, but later on, just because in the beginning I kind of found out like you could be humble, but motherfuckers regardless are still not gonna fuck with you. Because they're not seeing what you got in your head. Because you got to remember those days in the garage band days and the Roku days, you got this vision in your head.
It's just
you know what I'm saying. But this vision in your head is a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like this vision in your head, you're seeing everything. You see it clear. You see what you're gonna do. You see what you're gonna manifest. but this person isn't seeing it.
Yeah.
You're talking a good one.
Yeah.
Like I don't like. What's my benefit into believing what you're seeing in your head and I don't see it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it kind of made me like, you know what? Let me put this like humbleness on the back burner and let me just really fuck with myself right now. You know what I mean? And that's when I kind of like, when I had dropped my Nice album, that there was a reason why I only had one feature on there, because I was like, you know what? Let me show them like I could rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me show them like I really don't need y'all. Like I was just doing it out of the kindness of my heart. But now that, you know, it's taken for granted, I'm gonna pick and choose who's gonna be on this road to success with me. You know what I mean? Do you feel like you're kind of on that same path?
Nah, I ain't there yet. I'm still on that. I'm still on that. Fuck these fool shit. Like I mean, shit, dog. I'm gonna be real. Like, since when is it cool to like? Since when is it? I mean, shit. Like, if we played in the NBA, right? Me and you, right? Imagine there was like no championship, like no one competing against each other. Everybody just like,
there's no purpose and there's no cause.
It's all participation. Like everybody get a participation trophy. Like, nah, fuck that, bro. Even if your homie from the hood, if he whack, you gotta tell him, yo, who whack, bro? Like, you should really step your shit up, and then like, you know, we getting behind you. Like I get behind you. You got it, you know, but it's just not there yet. Why don't we take some time?
It's like running fades with the homies in the hood, and knowing like in the end, there's no hard feelings. You're just sharpening your
sword. It just is what it is. It's a little friendly. Like it ain't nothing. Like, you know, we're still gonna be friends after. Like, you know what I mean?
So at what point do you feel like, or let me say, not at what point, what certain accolades do you feel like you need under your belt to be able to say like, I'm the one and ain't nobody touching this because I've shown it and I've had it and I've done it? Like, at what point do you feel like you're gonna have it?
Or in hip hop, or in this little like thing that?
No, let's keep it hip hop.
In hip hop, In hip hop, bro, it could be as simple as ripping the cipher one day. You rip a cipher in front of 7 people, and everybody know you got the best verse. That's gonna do something to you. You're gonna feel like you could rap against anybody. It's like, not everybody could like rap with, not any, I'm gonna stress that not everybody can hop into the cipher. There's a bunch of people that can rap, but the cipher is like sacred in hip hop. Like,
so do you think a cipher should have writtens allowed, or should it be all off the top of the dome?
Depends on, it could be a written cipher, or it could be off the top cipher, either or. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be sharp on both though. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at with it.
Where do you think you're more sharp on?
Both.
We both got the same. Like, you're just,
I'm just nice.
Spit a quick eight for us right here.
Written?
Nah, off the dome.
I'm chilling right here with clean side. Everybody know if you need me, I need mine. I'm outside like a street light. Everybody know what's up with me. Jeezy to the left side. I got a bitch to the right. Everybody know I don't fight because I fucking all right, something like that. It was like,
hey, you know what? I'll give it this. I've told many people like, hey, freestyle, and they just can't get it out.
Oh, for real?
You know what I mean? They be like, I can't get it out. Like, I can't do it. Wait, hold on, give me a second. And then they gotta think of things, you know. And I always tell them, hey, even if that shit is whack, it don't matter. I go, the hardest part is just getting this shit out.
Exactly, just saying it. But I got it written though. Y'all, I'm back from the dead again with more straps than a lesbian. It's like my ops and them became best of friends. The fuck is that about? Son got that foul. You know what's real when all the grannies out. The fuck you yapping about? Damn right, bitch, I'm the best in the city. Came to win, they came to play. I'm like, damn, they silly. Want me to shut up, motherfucker? Come kill me. Could have lost my life last night. I'm just hoping they feel me. Like, you know? That's like,
So what's the first track you put out that caught everybody's eye?
Shit, I just feel like it's steadily been like growing. There probably hasn't been one song, but if you from the Valley, you know who ALVERSE A18 is. Stop fucking playing. You know, yo bitch know. Like, everybody know. Like, stop it, bro.
What was your favorite feature you got so far?
Ooh, I mean, shit. Trouble P hopped on a song with me and the homie Jeezy. That Trouble P was like major too. Me and him, you know, me and everybody. If you just go back and just see how much work me and Trouble done put in. But Trouble P, I got Trouble Kid.
Trouble Kid,
and then I also got some features on the new album.
Like which ones?
I mean, shit. I got like known features. All right, fuck. I don't know if they'll get mad at me for saying them yet, but fuck. I mean, I'll tell you one. I got Lil Grifo on the new one.
Lil Grifo? How was it? Were you in the studio with them, or you kind of just sent it with you?
No.
You were in the studio with them? How was it meeting them?
Lil Grifo solid, bro.
Yeah.
From San Diego.
Yeah, no, I know exactly. He's from Familia Esperia.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there in Palms.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with the area.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with San Diego in general. I stayed out there for quite a few years.
Oh, for real?
The one thing I like about San Diego, a shout out to my Dago homies, man. One thing about San Diego that I always loved about is that they really do have their own sound.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like they have just like this certain sound, and it's like I've always fucked with the. I mean, from the Grifos to the Weirdos to the Young Actives to the Desi Hollows to the Mitchie Slick,
Memo, the
Mafioso, the Lil Marus. You know, like all of them.
Low key, when I see Dago, I only see Memo the Mafioso.
Memo?
I'm a huge Memo fan.
Memo and fucking J.I. Benz is like that's what was that song fucking up?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
that shit was
Memo
hard, bro.
Hey, J.I. is hard too, homie. Shout out to J.I.
And shout out Lil Grifo too. He low key. Hey, Lil Grifo could hop in the cypher, fool. Believe it or not.
You think Grifo got bars like that?
I'll show you this shit off air. I'll show you the song. You gonna trip out. You gonna be like, oh shit, Lil Grifo. Like,
I remember Grifo came out. He had a fucking song. It was the one when they're playing the corridos in the beginning of the video.
Yeah, I mean, I never gave it to Grifo.
Yeah.
You know, and I told him that. I was like, yo, I didn't know you could like, I didn't know it was that serious for you. He came out and knocked out like 3 tracks.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Lil Grifo, like, you do this. Okay, for sure.
I gotta hear that because he could rap and everything, but I never took him as somebody that could jump in a cypher.
Yeah. Me neither. I was coming in the same way you were coming in. Like, man, like, Lil Grifo sound hard on this song, but like, I don't know, like.
You could do this one.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you could do. And then that motherfucker just came and just did his thing. I was like, all right, Lil Grifo.
What's your expectations for the album when you drop it?
I like the best album ever, genuinely. And I don't just say that shit, like, I work really hard. It's my first album ever, you know? So it's like, I genuinely think it's like a generational album. Like, don't nothing sound like this. Like, I keep it competitive, you know what I mean? Like, certain people might feel a way about certain bars, but at the end of the day, it's hip hop. I feel like people need to cut it out. Like, hip hop is hip hop. Everybody want to take it to the street or whatever, and it's just like, man, been there, done that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no mystery. I'm not one of those rappers that you'd be like, oh, I'm from like so and so, or I kick it with so and so or whatever, and they go around and it's like, I don't know him. I ain't never met him a day in my life. Like, he ain't never kicked a ear. I ain't one of them. You know what I mean? I'm not.
So damn, fuck. I had a fucking question, and then I don't know why I just brain farted this shit. Damn, what was the fucking question? It was a main one too.
It was a big one.
It was a big ass fucking question too. Oh, my bad. Here we go. Okay, so when it comes to making a good, because people don't understand, right? You can make a banger, right? There's a difference between making a banger. This is what I wanted to talk about. Right? There's a difference between making a banger, and there's a difference between making a record. You know what I mean?
Big.
Like, okay, like you could spit 16s. You could have the hardest like the 2 syllables, all this shit, but like what keeps it from like what keeps it in your head to make a good record?
And I just learned that now. Cause back then, you know, you rap and you're just rapping. Yeah, you're just
rapping through it all.
You're just going in. Like, you know, it's just like you just want to just say it all, like 4 minutes straight. You know what I mean? When you're making a record, it's like you take more account in the people. Like, how are people gonna feel? Like, how do I feel when I hear this? Like, maybe this could use a little bridge. Like, you know what? Maybe like I could put the hook in the front, the verse, add a little bridge, you know, a little melody in the middle. You know what I'm saying? A little girl, like not a little girl, like a high note rapping or whatever. And then you fly the hook back in, and then you're like, you know what? I could hear this person on it. You know what? Like raise the hi-hats on this part, drop the beat right here, like add this sound effect. That's when you making records. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, no, most definitely, because when I dropped the Battle Scars album, it was like how you said, like it was just rapping, because you're just thinking like, how do I just make sure like people know I can rap?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then like when I started messing with a certain studio, shout out to the homies from Room Z, Danny Zico, the homie Caesar, Kaiser, and all them. They taught me and they sat me down and they're kind of like, this is like, how do you make a record? You know what I mean? And it's like, you're right. Like, why didn't I ever take bridges into consideration? Why didn't I ever take hooks and like mixing everything rather than just being like, because I see a lot of rappers, and I mean a lot of rappers, like, and I'll tell you right now, this is most of the format. Verse, hook, verse, done.
Yeah.
Or it's usually hook, verse, hook, done.
Yeah. And then when they think they're making a record, they're like, I'll throw the homie on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, now it's a record because I got a second verse.
Yeah.
That's just like, bro.
And even like, how do you not get caught up in the, like, for instance, right? Like, I know how you brought up Grifo, right? And Grifo's a good artist, right? But I know there's a lot of big artists out there who have names, but in reality, they're not gonna like for instance, like, I know for sure, like, if I hit up a certain artist who's not as big as a big name artist, I know they're gonna sit there and they're really gonna put their all, you know, and be like, I'm gonna give you the best of what, like, verse because you're fucking with me. Where there's a lot of artists with big names, they'll be like, okay, you're getting my name already. I don't even gotta do much. You know what I mean? How do you not fall into the bullshit?
Because I'm hip hop first. Like, you feel me? Like, I was watching an interview yesterday, actually, bro. It's such a weird correlation, bro. But I was watching the Karate Kid, right? Like an interview or whatever. And like, this fool told him, he's like, Kung Fu is in everything you do. Yeah. Everything. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Everyday life shit.
Everyday life shit. And that's what hip hop is. It's an everyday fucking thing. Like, you don't just, it's kind of like, even when it comes to like gang banging or anything that people like choose to like do their thing. Like, I remember a real one told me, he's like, man, I do this shit all day, like 24/7. You feel me? If you ain't willing to do it 24/7, you shouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? So it's just like, same thing with hip hop. You can't, like, I feel like nowadays especially, they try to make it's sad. I mean, shit, someone got to say it, but if you from a hood, you could say you're basically a good rapper now. Like, that's what people think now. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, let's get into that, dog. I don't fall for the bullshit, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance,
you call a spade a spade?
Yeah, dog. Like, this is what I'm gonna do, right? Like, for instance, I got two boys, right? My boys, one's 15, one is he's about to be 13. So they listen.
The boys.
Yeah, so they listen to, like, you know, a lot of hood rappers. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell them, like, hey, you think they hard? And they're like, yeah, they're hard. And I'm like, you think they with the business? Like, yeah, they with the business. I go, you think about as many times they talked about smirking somebody and this and this and that. I go, look up the crime rate in their city. That shit got like half a murder. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker in Temecula.
You know what I mean?
About, I got it.
And not even that, but it's just fucking what I'm saying is, like, it's so easy to be like, okay, I'm a hood rapper, I'm a pop it, like, I got all this going on, when in reality, homie, like, even for myself, right? I come from a not even just popping, like, I come from a barrio that's very righteous, that's very well known, that's very this, like, very good history. But even us, like, it's just not the 90s no more, homie.
Yeah.
It's not even like, not even just the 90s, homie. It's not even the early 2000s and the mid 2000s, homie. Like, it's just not that anymore, homie. So for you to come out and think that you just gotta be a hood rapper and be like, okay, that's enough for me to go ahead and pop my shit and make you believe this facade, like we're all this, is, to me, it's kind of like you're the reason why the game is watered down.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, put it like this. It's like, Snoop Dogg was a Crip, but he was a dope Crip. You know, he could rap his ass off. You know what I'm saying? YG a Blood, but he could rap. You know, Nipsey was a Crip, but he could rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got it twisted right now. They just think like they check off one box and it's just like
everything else follows.
Everything else should follow because I'm real and I'm really from where I'm from and I got credentials and everything. So everybody should just fall in line.
But let's even get into that, right? Like, I feel like that word real gets thrown out a lot, right? Like, are we real with it? First of all, like, when I get in the studio with a lot of young homies and I hear a lot of the raps, I'm quick to tell them, like, heard that, seen that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Spin the block. Yeah. You know, pop up on the ops. You know, stop popping on the net.
Left
you know,
them
like,
leaking.
Like all this shit, you know, taking his bitch. Like, it's like, okay, homie, like, heard that. Like, I've heard millions of those tracks. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if that's your stepping stones, get it, cool. Like, you're gonna learn. But do
that in the shadow though, bro. Like, don't be coming up over here trying to make it like, bro. Do that shit alone.
But what I think the problem is that a lot of like big name people are getting behind bullshit like that. Yeah, and making it known. You know, especially like especially fucking a lot of influence like accounts and shit, right? Like, you could be like, fuck, who's that little kid? I don't know if you've ever seen a little 2K Manos. That little 12-year-old kid that from Pasadena.
2K Manos.
He's a little. You heard of him? He's like, you know what I'm talking about? That little 12-year-old kid? He's like a little 12-year-old fool. Or he's probably not even 12, homie. He looks 11, fool. Didn't he just go out with that Fudilbo? Oh, yeah. No. That was the homie from Pomona. It was a
They're
fun.
from the same. They're like they're the same group though. Like
Somewhat. Lil 2K Manos is from Pasadena, which is like, you know, that's
Yeah.
one thing. It's so, but what I'm saying is this. I mean,
There's
it's
homies
like,
out there?
There is homies out there, and they're
I only heard of Denver Lane from out there.
no, there's a couple like homie vatos out there, but you know, nothing crazy. But what I'm saying is like, okay, homie, you got this 11-year-old kid, dog, who's talking about popping foods, who's talking about dropping foods.
I could name a few little kids.
You know what I'm saying? Remember that little white kid came from Utah?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
he,
little
he was
blood.
all bad. The one that got with OTR.
Yeah, the one that goes to. But that's what I'm saying. Okay, there you go. Right. It's like you got this little white kid who had never been about that, whatever. But because it's like we're gonna water the game down with some bullshit like this, we're gonna put an OTR. Like, why would you even promote that bullshit?
I ain't a fan of OTR.
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't like OTR.
¿Es grifo no that? ¿Es grifo no that?
Shit. I mean, like, I'm just saying, it's just the truth, you know? I mean, it's not even like, oh, I don't fuck with them or whatever. I just feel like they promoting like fake propaganda. Like,
It's a lot, yeah, it's a lot.
They giving.
Well, not even
I mean,
that.
everybody entitled to their own opinion. I mean, shit, I fuck with Lil Grifo.
Yeah.
But Lil Grifo fuck with my label as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
plus
just
I feel like Grifo's been fucking more with the 808 cartel more than OTR.
yeah,
with,
no,
with
OTR
with
is cool, but it's just, I just feel like it's just saturating the game with like shit, like, you know, a bunch of extracurricular things that got nothing to do with hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's kind of like you.
There's a few artists I know, and I think one of them is from the Valley, who is signed to OTR, but his name isn't on the OTR account, but the OTR is on his account. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm a somebody. I could start charging. I could be like, okay, 5,000 for a verse, and I'm like, damn, fool, like, who the fuck are you, dog? Like, oh, because OTR signed you? Like, I'm like, it just. That's where at a certain point, homie, like, where it made me question whether I even wanted to do music or not, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, if this is where like it's gonna be, then I'd rather do it for the love of it rather than for the success of it.
Yeah, like, I don't know who need to hear it, but like, you are not Lefty Gunplay, bro. Like, that was the one time thing. Like, he did his thing, and it's just like, just let that, you know, let him have his moment or whatever. But it's just like, don't let that shit happen. Like with the Draco shit. Draco came out, everybody wanted to be Draco.
Everybody, even to this day, they're still doing it.
Yeah,
even the Money Sign Sway stuff and all that. Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, bro. Like, it's just like when it come down to hip hop, that's biting. If you really get down to the real,
it's biting. But this generation wouldn't know what biting is. You know what I mean?
It's fucked up.
But look, I will say this: they don't know what biting is, homie, because at a certain point, I don't know when it was, right? It could have been a couple years ago, whatever. At a certain point, where any disagreement became what?
Oh, a problem.
It became hating.
Yeah, like,
You know what I'm saying? The word hating is like, oh, you're hating.
Yeah.
No, homie, I'm really telling you, your shit's trash, dog. Oh, you're hating. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna keep making this trash music. No, for your benefit, I'm telling you, it's trash.
And you're not even telling them in like a hating way. Like, you're putting them to the side.
Yeah.
You're being cool about it. Like, hey, bro, I just personally think this. And it's just like, hating ass for.
Yeah,
like,
hating ass for, like,
you don't want to see me shine.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So like that's where I felt like the reason why I pick and choose. Like, am I gonna invest my time in you? Am I gonna even invest a song in you? Am I gonna even invest you wanting to be a song with me and shit? Because I come with criticism, and I come with open criticism. You could critique my shit too.
Yeah.
You know, it might make me a little mad, but it's just gonna fuel my pen. You know what I mean?
That's what it comes down to.
There ain't nothing wrong with it and shit. You know. And
So my bad. What would just fuck it? Who are your favorite rappers? Like aspiring little rappers from the valley.
From the valley, hey, the ones I really like seeing them do their shit, dog. To be honest, look, Uvir, dog, shout out homie Uvir, my God, right? If you know who Uvir is?
Man, I was supposed to get him on a track.
Dog, look,
He didn't pull up.
No, hey, we'll get. It's because he has a lot of things going on with his legs.
You know,
homie.
I know, but
Hey,
I got Stone Vandal though.
Oh, Stone Vandal's my boy, dog. Stone Vandal's, that's another one. I got him on a song.
He
just
hopped
sent me
on
a
the
picture
track.
today.
He hopped on the track.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be them two. I wanted to get that little dude.
Okay, if you got, yeah, all right. Shout out Stone Vandal. He just did a song for me yesterday. But look, if you guys listen to Uvir, right, I like his sound, but when you listen to his lyrics, he's really talking some shit and putting you on some game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, someone start these packs. I'm gonna send these out in a minute. Like,
what he say? He said, you mad because you ain't. He said, you mad because it ain't true. You ain't did enough. Yeah. Like, all
Yeah,
right,
your
God.
your veer is hard. So my inspiration, I mean, outside of like, cause like it's not just hip hop, right? Like another one that's been really inspiring me, dog. But just because he makes good fucking records, dog. Like he could make a record, he could jump on a record and give you a banger, or he could give you a record and make you feel something. It's Danny Zico, dog. Danny Zico's he has that Room ZLA. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
I've recorded with him.
Yeah. Okay, so Danny, like, it's just like somebody that could hop on a piano or pull up a guitar and make something from scratch and teach you shit and all that. Like that's my inspiration right there. Another one is the homie, shout out Valley Drew from Valley Verse Everybody. Like that's a hell of a fucking engineer right there.
That's family right there.
What I'm saying is like that's somebody that's willing to sit down with you, homie, and just teach you shit, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's my inspiration right
He
there.
would always tell me too. He's like, Verse, you need to stop going at everybody, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to push you.
The
Like,
value, yeah.
I want you to be like all this thing. You just kind of excluded yourself from everything.
Yeah.
Like,
so Richie from the Valley, Yuvir, my God, Stone Vandal. I mean, there's a few of them. Apollo's hard. Fucking Sin Alma's hard. Fucking I'm pretty sure there's quite a few. I mean, the ones from my label, the little homies that I'm Mr. St. Louis 8900 from Langdon. That's the boy right there, homie.
Shout out
hey,
Langdon.
keep doing your thing, my boy. Like I know what you're going through, but trust me, homie, you got something hitting, my boy. Like you know, those are the homies I want to inspire. Those are the ones that are gonna take it after us.
Nah, he hard.
You know what I'm saying?
I should tap in with him.
Yeah, Mr. St. Louis, that's one of them. Man, who can I forget? The homie Dubs, dog. Dubs from the West End. Hey, Dubs is hard, homie. He has like a prison flow. You know what I'm saying? Because he's done a lot of time. He's done real prison time, and a lot of homies really vouch for this homie. So when I met him and I listened to his music, I'm like, oh, okay, you're talking a lot of prison shit. You know what I mean? And it flew. Like I could just relate to it. You know. So Dubs is another one. There's a lot of homies out there, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them, but to be honest, like I just like seeing the movement more than particular artists.
Yeah, I mean, shout out everybody doing their thing. You know, I personally I just can't, you know, like I'm just not there yet, bro. Like I can't, I just don't fuck.
The chip is still on your shoulder.
I just don't fuck with nobody, bro. Like all the people you met, like they're cool. You here is cool. Everybody else, like, I mean, shit. I'm put it like this, bro. If they out the way, I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? But like when you in the mix, it's just like you gotta be very like particular about like, you know, because then you gotta go back to where you at, you know, and then they're gonna be like, what's up with that? Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, fuck. So I just gotta be on some fucking shit. And I know what I got. I know what I bring to the table. Like I know I could spit, and I know don't nobody want to go after me. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. And it's just like, yeah, man, just fuck everybody, bro. It's real talk, bro.
So look, we're gonna put this album out, right? What are you? If I were to put your albums up against any other artists that are gonna bring their albums out too, right? You think it'll blow their shit out the water?
Out the water, like it ain't even like it's like Ferrari, Nissan. You know, like it's like this shit, man.
Would you put money on it?
I'll put my life on it, bro. Like what the fuck? I'll put a fade on it. Like I'll fight behind this album. Like ain't nobody got it. Don't nobody got it. Nobody. I got nobody.
Hey, so I say that to say this, right? The homie's saying that, right? He's saying when this album come out, ain't nobody gonna be able to touch them.
It's facts too.
Like
I ain't
everything,
lying.
right?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you some shit too.
So my thing is, I want that to be a challenge for any other homies, like the ones I shouted out in the Valley too. If y'all think that shit's like, if y'all think that you could blow the homie out the water, please, I encourage it, homie. I want to see it.
I encourage it too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bring your best, whatever. Like,
I want to see it too.
Pull out every hat trick. Pull out everything, magic trick, anything you could do. If like I got it, you still won't got it.
If we had a judge, let's say we put you up with somebody, right? Like album, right? If we had to judge it on who was better, how would you judge it?
The feeling, like what I'm saying is like you gotta understand. People look. This is just free game for any rapper coming up. People think just because they finished a verse that's the verse. That's the verse right there. You got through it, you're like, oh yeah, this is the one. But you could have said it better. And people don't know that. Like, you get to the point where I done repeated a verse like 10 times, bro. I said the perfect verse 10 times. Like in the studio. You can even ask Danny Zico. Look, I recorded there like twice. Like, you can even ask him. I'm in there, I'll spit the whole verse, get it cracking. I come outside, I hear it, I'm like, nah, that ain't it. Go right back up in there. And I do that shit all day. And even the engineer, like, damn, fool, like, you gonna waste the whole 3 hours like on this? Like, and I'm just like, yeah, it just ain't it yet. Like he's like, but you got it all the way through, the hook good, like you got through it, like it ain't no, the feeling ain't there. And that's where I feel like that comes in. And that's just for anybody, like, look, I just gave you game for your free album, for your album to be better than mine. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it sometimes.
Man, I want that challenge on me, right? Because my thing is, like, we have all together, homie, outside the valley, homie. Like, the reason I have been like trying to push this whole thing with like the valley motion and whatnot, homie, is because at the end of the days, homie, me going through what I went through, obviously, like being from where I'm from, and then whatever, is like people outside the valley always hated us, homie.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
but
what I'm
the real time, I'm gonna give you your flowers, dog. You a solid homie, dog.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Real talk.
Yeah, but like I've always seen that, homie. Like you go anywhere else, like, oh, you're from the valley, and it's like, man, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, homie, you can still
What does
get
that
it.
mean? Like, what does that mean?
Like, you can still get it, homie. Like,
Yeah.
it never. I'm so.
And that's when they respect
I'm
it,
so
though.
fucking baffled,
Yeah.
homie.
That's
like,
when they respect it, though.
Yeah, but this is the way I put it, right? I go, okay, which way do you wanna challenge the valley? You want to challenge the valley on some street shit? Ask your big homies who've done some time. They ain't never gonna see the valley card's never been with it.
Facts.
If I'm lying, I'm dying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Homie,
It'll even be a fool on the street. Rock your shit.
If
Regular ass fool.
If you're even on some bum shit too, the bums will rock your shit.
They ain't going for no disrespect. Like, that's just what it is. Like,
Hey, but if you're talking on some hip hop shit, I know plenty of artists, homie, that we could go cipher for cipher, homie. Valley versus any other. Now, shout out to Valley Droop, homie. That was the best name you could have named your brand, homie. Valley versus everybody, homie. We could put up 5 homies that are rappers in the Valley, homie, against any other section outside of the Valley, homie. And trust me, it ain't gonna be the easiest battle ever, homie.
Yeah.
If you want to go any which way with the Valley, I don't get where the disrespect of like, oh, you're from the Valley came from. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
probably because it's like the little
little brother shit.
No, the little passage, like the Valley ain't connected to LA per se.
But because also we don't say, like, if you tell us like, hey, where you from? We're not gonna be like, oh, we're from LA. Like, real Valleros are gonna be like, we're from the Valley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But we gotta. I feel like as the Valley, we gotta stamp like who is it? Like, we can't, like, I'm you know,
not everybody could go.
And not everybody could go. I mean, and I fuck with the movement everybody got going on, you know, because in the street, you know, it's unity right now and all that shit, and everybody putting together. But fuck that, when it come to hip hop, we gotta know who the hardest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that itself will weed itself out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll weed itself out. Like, that's why I've never tripped. Like, you can introduce me to 100 rappers, but at the end of the day, I know for sure there's gonna be like 5 solid ones after that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. We need the 100, right? Because the 100 is gonna spark everybody's ideas and everybody's minds and everything. But at the end of the day, you know, when it comes down to it, it's about to be like, you could count on one hand which ones are really gonna do the like, handle business.
And fools gotta get behind it, like, because it's just like, real talk, bro. And I ain't gonna say no fucking names, but y'all know who the fuck y'all are, bro. Like, stop playing, bro. Like, ALVERSE here, he ain't going nowhere. Like, I don't give a fuck about what none of these fools say. Like,
who are some of your engineers to work, or favorite engineers to work with?
Well, lately I've always worked with Got the Blunt. For the album, I work with 100. That's Drummer Boy's engineer.
Oh, got you.
So for the album, that's all there.
I heard on that. What was that song you did? The one that you guys did at the body shop. What was that one? You with Trouble P?
Oh yeah. Intro.
Yeah, but that's the one. Ace the Beat did that one, huh?
Yeah, Ace
that
Beats.
That homie's hard too.
Ace Beats.
He used to mess with the homie from Fan First. Man, Ace Beats got hard ass beats.
You know, Ace Beats really just made the sound for me and Trouble. Me and him got what it was. The Game Belonged to Us. Follow the podcast. Here to Stay, which is our joint EP. But me and him, all Ace Beats, everything been Ace Beats. Like, every single beat that we used was Ace Beats. And it made a sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has a certain sound.
And I feel like people just don't get behind it. I don't know if it's because like we like
the West Coast sound and shit.
No, yeah, like not just that. I just feel like I don't know if people ain't getting behind it because it's just like animosity, hate, or whatever the fuck they feel. But it's just like, put our songs on. Against any Valley rapper songs or any LA rapper songs or any California rapper songs or any New York rapper songs, like, it ain't gonna be a wash. Like, you ain't gonna hear that and be like, nah, that ain't go. Like,
Do you think it could be animosity, or do you also put some of it also on like, because you gotta have a good team and you gotta have good marketing and shit too, right? You gotta have the right people to be able to help you push that shit out there too,
Yeah.
right? When do you look back and be like, do I have that right team? Do you feel like you have that right team?
Hell yeah, Mob G Entertainment. What the fuck? Hardest label on earth. Like it's cause me and them, like I've always fucked with that label. Like that's just I'm that loyal. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm sticking to what I know.
I most certainly know what those homies are, and shout out to the mob, man. I know exactly who y'all
Like,
are, man. And much respect and
And
love
it's
to y'all.
like that's how I always came in. Cause when I came in, bro, I didn't have an Instagram.
Yeah.
When I got introduced to the label, I didn't have an Instagram. But when the label tells you hard, you kind of just be on some fuck everybody shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the label say I'm hard. Like, you feel me? Like I could care less. And that's kind of like to my detriment. But I personally think, bro, me, Jeezy, P, we kind of kicked off like kind of a new wave in the Valley that no one talk about. Cause we worked with everybody, like everybody. I got EPs, I'll tell you off air, with some people that you'll be like, what? You don't work with these people and everything? And they kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Chose their own route. Like they were just kind of like on some, we don't know him no more. And I was just kind of on some like, you don't know me, like what you be? Oh, I only did one song with him. What? I got 5. You know what I mean? Like what? Where's all this? Like who's telling you that you can't fuck with me? Is it like your big homies? Is it like this? Is it like that? Cause I'm willing to die behind this. When I'm right about something, I die behind it. You get me? Like when I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm fair about it. I'll take what I got coming. I was wrong. But when I'm right, I'll go to the end, to the very end.
So I guess like what I'm trying to figure out, right? Like an animosity has to come from somewhere, right? Like it has to come from somewhere, right? And every true person has to be like, man, I know why you have animosity. We knocked your boy down. I know why you have animosity. I told you your shit was bun. I know why you have animosity because of this. Like, did the animosity really? Where did the root of the animosity actually come from? Like, did something ever spark off? Did bad taste ever get left in somebody's mouth that kind of like spread from one person to another?
I mean, in my city, like not in my, on the west side, I would say like North Hills, Northridge.
The West End.
The West End. Like, you know, I got like my ties or whatever with certain people that they go at it with certain people, and it's just like, all right, there's that. But all these other people, I don't know where that came from, because I showed love. Like that was my thing. Just like you, dog, I showed love. Bro, there's paragraphs of me showing love to motherfuckers. Like, yo, you hard, like you this, you that, dog, like da-da-da-da-da. It just left me on hanging, Like, you know, and it's just like, damn, like that. And then you gonna fuck around and fuck with everybody that fuck with me. It's like, what the fuck you mean? Like, fuck that. If you see Trouble P, you see ALVERSE and vice versa. And people be really acting like ALVERSE just don't got a part, like ain't do his part. Like, what the fuck? Everybody know Trouble P. Like, Trouble P kind of was holding it down for a minute.
Yeah, by himself. He was on an island for himself.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, everybody know that. And it's how the fuck you gonna see Trouble P and see me clearly rocking with P, like, to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? And he from the East. Yeah, I'm from the West.
Yeah.
So this shit really came on some real, like, locked in shit. So how you gonna see him and not see me? And then show love to him and then be like, oh, leave me on scene. You feel me? I don't see it, but it's all good. I rap better than them anyway.
Tell everybody what they got look forward with you.
The Upset. Everybody gonna be upset. Hopefully within like mid-November, like November, December type shit.
It's like kind of the end of the year kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I advise everybody get your, like, get it up. Let's get it cracking. Let's see who got it. Like, let's see who got the album that's gonna stay.
Hey, look, I wanna. I'm gonna take this up, right? So you're gonna drop the album this end of the year, right?
Hopefully,
I'm
God
dropping
willing.
the compilation for the Strictly Shit music group.
Okay,
that's the bros. That's the that's the homies label right there and shit. We're doing the compilation for him, but let's set a date. I want to say like March, April. You drop an album, I drop an album.
Okay.
and we'll do a battle on that.
All right. Let's get it. For real?
And on the game.
All
I'm
right,
serious.
all right. I'll put because I got I wasn't even gonna say, but I got an album coming right after. I'm gonna push that shit back.
But what do you want to do? You want to do no features, or like you could do features?
Shit, we could even do whatever. I mean, we could however we could do it. You know, I love lacing them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get
no,
it.
for sure. Fuck it. Look, we'll do it. We'll do it. I want to put this on you, right? So like, we'll do it no features, and I feel like this is something the Valley needs, dog. You know what I'm saying? To kind of show them like what like you say, like a friendly fade would be like. You know what I mean? Like win, lose, or draw. Like one of your songs, right?
Yeah. Like what the fuck.
Yeah, so we'll do it. You know, you obviously I gotta finish up the one I'm doing for the compilation. Then you obviously finishing up your album.
And people gotta stop being sensitive too.
Yeah.
Like people be like, man, you gotta understand. Like Jay-Z was taking shots at everybody.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
him and Nas was one of the best albums. I mean,
and it's just like people so quick. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Keep that on your side. Like keep that where that's your expertise. But when it comes to this shit. Homie, bar up. Like damn, the homie got at me on a bar on some hip hop shit. Yeah. I mean, I got him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I feel like is missing, bro. Like don't nobody want to hear that.
We'll bring it back, dog. We'll bring it back, and I think this is what we need. You know what I mean? And hopefully, like it makes motherfuckers realize like what real hip hop is again. You know?
Yeah, bro. Like it's just because it's tragic times for like hip hop. You know what I mean?
Well, it's sensitive. A lot of things are sensitive. You got to be careful what you're saying, what you do.
Not just sensitive.
For a lot of people.
Not just sensitive. It's just like. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's just like you're like, oh,
for lack of better words, like
for lack of better words, homie, it's a lot of sensitivity, homie, because like you say, you can't criticize too many people because it becomes hate. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't
say questionable bars because then it's like
then the cancel culture comes in.
Yeah, and it's just like motherfucker, it ain't no beef. Like we're not beefing. Like it's rap, it's hip hop. Like what are we supposed to just be all, you know what I'm saying? Like buddy, like motherfucker, like what? Kobe liked the Allen Iverson? Like
no, he never liked nobody. Even motherfuckers on his own team.
Yeah, like Jordan, Jordan hated everybody. Like you know what I mean? And that's you get Jordan. Yeah. You know, but that's that.
Hell yeah, man. Well, tell everybody where they can find you and where they can look for your music.
Shit, ALVERSE 18 everywhere. I just got Instagram. I don't really do this. So I barely be on Instagram. You're going to be sad if you go to I don't got shit. But if you really fuck with the hip hop, I'll give you some music to live to. You know what I'm saying? Get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Thought that went into it. And I just feel that's what's missing. That's what I felt was missing. So that's what I brought to it. And I feel like you should bring whatever you want to bring to it. Whatever you feel is missing, you bring it. Oh, yeah. And I feel like that's how we'll make this shit work.
Yeah, oh yeah, word is bond, homie. Hey, other than that, man, it's YeeTV is another podcast. It was a pleasure having the homie. Like I said, this was take 2. I didn't like I said, man, I didn't think the first one did any justice, man. But this is exactly the second one right here. This is exactly what I wanted, and I feel like this represented the homie a lot better. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Shout out the barbershop right here, Dope and Fresh or Fresh and Dope. My bad. Hey, real quick, what's the name? It's Fresh and Dope, right? Man, shout out to Fresh and Dope Barbershop right here in Van Nuys, California. Come get your haircuts. They're right here on Van Nuys and Gilmore Street. Man, one of the hardest barbershops ever, for sure. They got, you get cut in the front and you come get some games in the bag. Shit, it's all cracking.
The hardest rappers in the Valley and the hardest barbershop.
Yeah.
What you want us to do?
Man, other than that, it's YeeTV, Valley Motion TV, a clean style blaze of ALVERSE 18, Mob G, Strictly Street Music. All together, man, we pushing it, we moving and grooving, homie. You know what it is. We out.
Cool.